G'day! Do you use Peak Designs capture clip? Do you also have a Manfrotto RC style tripod? Have I got the thing for you? Okay, so I've had the Peak Design Capture Clip 3 for quite a while now, and the base plate that came with it is the standard capture clip compatible, and it's also compatible with the Arca style tripod mount. But I've got a Manfrotto tripod which I'm using now, and it's not compatible with that. So for quite a while, whenever I wanted to use the camera on the tripod, I'd have to go through the process of taking off the base plate and putting on the Manfrotto tripod base plate. But I had seen this option on Peak Design's site, and I'm pointing it out for you here now. You probably already know about it, but I'm letting you know it's definitely worthwhile buying. I picked this little thing up here, and it's the Peak Design dual plate Arca compatible and Manfrotto RC style tripod plate. It's a dual plate, and it's also compatible with your capture clip. That's the idea of picking it up so you can take it straight from the capture clip and put it straight into the tripod. This one, instead of being 4-way entry into the capture clip, it's only 2-way entry. But that's no big deal because you can go upwards and downwards. With the 4-way entry base plate, you can clip your camera on sideways, but I never do it. I always have the camera facing down, no other way. Maybe you do it differently, but for me it's always camera facing down. So this one only being 2-way entry is no worries to me at all. It still fits in the Arca style tripod heads in much the same way as the original base plate does, but this also fits in the Manfrotto RC style tripod heads. So that's awesome too. It's even got the marking underneath to tell you which way to place it to be towards the lens. And of course that does coincide with one of the entryways for the capture clip. And I think this one cost me about $40 or $50 here in New Zealand. The thing is, for me, it reduces that time undoing and redoing the Allen key all the time and switching over base plates, those little sort of things that make you just think, oh God, this is too hard, I can't be bothered with it. So that's pretty cool. 40 or 50 bucks just to make it nice and easy to go straight from the capture clip into the tripod, or just straight into the tripod or into the capture clip, whichever I want to choose to do, without having to think. I've got a nice easy option. I can use it in the capture clip, I can use it in an Arca style tripod, and I can also use it in the Manfrotto RC style tripods. Woo! Goes great on a small rig cage or any other cage you might have. So yeah, it's a really cool option. I'd recommend, if you do have the Peak Design Capture Clip 3 and you have a Manfrotto RC type head tripod, then I recommend pick up the dual plate. One thing I will say is to make sure you've got it really well seated in the Manfrotto RC type tripod head. As you can see here, the leading edge of the dual plate is not quite as wide as the leading edge on the actual Manfrotto base plate. So you have to make sure you get it seated into the tripod really carefully. Take my word for it, if nothing else, just make sure you've got it in there. Test it to make sure you've got a secure fit. As you can see, it doesn't lock in every time. You have to do it just right. Yes, I do love the Peak Design Capture Clip dual plate, and I also love the capture clip itself, but it hasn't always been smooth sailing for me in the capture clip, as you'll see in this video here. The thing is, using the capture clip is you have to keep it really clean. You have to keep all the surfaces nice and smooth. You might even have to use some silicone spray or some other style of non-corrosive lubricant just to keep it working nice and functionally for you. If you are going to be using it in adverse environments, just be aware that it may not always function as normal. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.